This is Jeff Mucci with RCR Wireless News. We're at the Freescale Hospitality Suite at CES 2012, meeting with Glenn Birchers. Glenn, thanks for joining us. You're Director of Consumer and Industrial Market Segments, is that
correct? Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about what that means, and then we can talk about some of the announcements you have this year?
Sure, no problem. So what we're doing, Freescale focuses on 4 markets. We have automotive, networking, industrial, and consumer. I focus on industrial and consumer. And the consumer is things like, this tablet. So one of the things we're announcing is that this is a brand new Toshiba Tablet based on a Freescale I.MX processor. But things like this in the consumer segment now will find their way into industrial applications. So applications like medical or smart energy. So I can have an example here. This is a standard consumer tablet, but then we look over here. This is a product by a company called Sonamba. Sonamba is a medical company. This is a device which is cellularly connected to the cloud, and it's designed to use for an elderly person living at home with a proximity monitor. And then if a pattern habit is changed, like for instance, grandma doesn't get up at the same time she always gets up, an alert can be sent to a son, a daughter, someone else, and notify them. And then grandma can communicate with messages, with reminders, all based on touchscreen type of interface, very similar to tablets. So we're calling this the tablification of industrial markets. So one of the primary markets that Freescale is focused on for our I.MX 6 series processors is the automotive market. And I've got here some demonstrations I want to show you. The first one here is an instrument cluster. So this is actually an instrument cluster for a next generation General Motors product, for a Cadillac in particular. I think it'll be a 2016 model. And we're seeing here a complete digital dashboard. So this is the instrument cluster based on an I.MX 6 series processor. Separate from that is the automotive infotainment area, and this is also based on a multi-core I.MX 6 series processor. And this will have your navigation, your video, your audio, your radio, and a separate system. And down here is an application where we're showing the ability to connect a smartphone to your dashboard using a mirror link technology. All these based on Freescale's I.MX 6 series processors. The 6 series has very advanced graphics. We already talked about the Vivante graphics. Here's an example, or a demonstration. This is real-time rendering of a 3D image, and you can see the mirroring in there. You can see very high-quality demo of the graphics. So this is the most powerful graphics performance, we believe, in an application processor today. So Freescale is a very widely distributed company, and we find ourselves in a variety of market segments. And Freescale subdivides each of our market segments into further specific market segments. So for instance, in the industrial market, we'll focus on smart energy or on healthcare. And I've got some examples here of tablet-type devices which are finding their way into these subsegments. Here's an example of a touchscreen thermostat. This is a company called EverSense. And you can see here, you can touch it, you can find the weather today, you can set your thermostat based on the weather, based on your away. Another company here called Tri-Cascade, making the Elka thermostat. Again, high-end thermostat, all based on touchscreen technology being driven by application processors, similar to the ones that are found in tablets and e-readers today.